Hi, I'm Pigg with Vettec. You're watching 2 Minutes with Tab. Today I brought in our West Coast representative from Vettec. This is Larkin Greene, and he's kind of our in-house guy with boots. And what Larkin's going to do today is walk you through the proper steps on how to glue on a boot using our adhesive Adhere. This is pretty common usage for a lot of the horse industry now.
Well, mostly for endurance riders or people that are going on an extended pack trip and they want something that provides protection and but is removable in fairly short order. So this happens to be a boot made by Easy Care. There's also a company, Renegade, that makes similar glue-on shell. And so this is basically about a 2-week application, and we're going to glue this on. We're also have pre-drilled holes here so we can inject a soft pad material into the bottom and provide some cushion and support. The preparation as far as the foot goes is really pretty minimal. Basically the fine side of a rasp, sanding sponge, buffer buddy. Basically we're just cleaning the outside of the wall. So really we don't want any adhesive approaching the floor of the boot, so we're really just gluing the upper edge at this point. So we've got this all prepped. We've already tried the boot, we know it fits. And so basically it's going to be applying the glue, putting the boot on the foot, centering it, and then we can actually have it set with it on the ground.
Larkin, let me ask you something, and this may be something we'll cover later. If you look at the shape of this boot, it's round.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at the shape of the foot, it's really not. How do you get around that, making sure the boot actually fits?
Well, that's actually one of the common problems with boots, and the manufacturers, of course, are trying to make a boot that fits most feet. But the reality is a lot of feet are shaped where it's not going to fit really well. And we can actually customize that, which I think we're going to talk about in another segment. But right now we're just going to talk about how to actually apply this.
Okay, cool.
And so it's really actually fairly simple. The key is using the right amount of glue so that it doesn't, it's not difficult to get off, but you want enough glue so that it stays on there. So really we're going to limit the application to the upper edge of this boot, and because we don't want so much glue that it migrates down to the floor. And we really don't need to come back any further than this. So that's really all the glue we need. And then once we get it on the foot, we're going to line up the notch here with the center of the bulbs. So you might need to twist it a little bit. Line that up, and then we just set it on the ground. Now, typically we want to have the horse bear weight on it and not moving around so much, so we can pick up another foot. And we will seal the top edge of this so that we don't get debris in here. So basically we'll just run a thin bead right along the top edge of this to seal that top edge. And I'm not going to do the whole thing because we're going to take this off, but basically we've now sealed the boot on the foot. Debris not going to get in there. And now all we have to do is, once this is set, we'll actually inject a liquid urethane into the bottom to provide some cushion. So we've got this boot glued on, and again, the important thing is we don't want to use so much glue that it creates a large swath that gets down close to the ground level. So really, we probably have about a 1-inch swath of glue all the way around the dorsal that's actually holding this boot on. So it's a great temporary application for an endurance event, a trail ride, camping trip, pack trip kind of thing. So now we're going to use Equi-Pak Soft, and we're going to inject it into the bottom of the boot, because the floor of the boot is fairly hard, and we know there's space in there, so we'd like to fill that space with something soft and supportive. So I'm going to ask Tab to pick up that foot, and I've already pre-drilled holes, one on either side, and we're just going to inject this material on one side until it comes out the other, and then we'll know we have it filled.
Nope, coming out the back, coming out the back.
All right. Okay, so now we hold that for about 30 or 40 seconds, and then we can set it down and actually have him standing on it while it's setting. The nice thing about this technique is it really allows you to do quite a bit on the ground. It's great for horses that possibly can't stand for a long period of time. You can get this done fairly quickly. All right, so now we've got a boot that's well secured with Adhere. We're cushioning the bottom with Equi-Pak Soft, and so that's a great package for what it's intended for.
So what we've just seen here is a real easy application on how to get a boot on. We've got the soft pack material and the sole, so now we've got the support there. This is just simple, quick, and easy. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.